Oh, out in 21 Country, the Whitley County Historical Museum is home to a display of dental, pharmaceutical, and nursing relics that give guests a window into the rudimentary way things were done more than a century ago. From bottled drugs to bedpans.
They're much more comfortable to sit on now, as well as being plastic and just being disposable.
Modern medicine has come a long way in the last 100 years. Pam Koch is a former nurse, and she remembers when hats were required with their uniforms.
At times they were a nuisance, but they were also something that we were very proud of.
Before scrubs, they wore skirts.
Styles began to get rather short, and it was difficult for nurses to maintain their modesty with the short uniforms, and pantsuits became very popular.
Among the oldest items here is a Civil War era syringe.
The medications were limited, so they didn't use the morphine as liberally as they might have.
And before telehealth, doctors would come to you. Packed away in their bags would be crude devices, surgical tools, and a variety of drugs.
Even into the 1950s, the doctors took the medications with them, some of the basic medications that would have been used, some of the basic antibiotic, which at that time consisted primarily of penicillin and sulfa.
Long before computers, books would record patients and their prescriptions. Doctors told the pharmacist how to make the medicine and how many doses their patients would get. And not every drug was so regulated.
A lot of them were the over-the-counter medicine that you saw advertised in the newspaper or magazines that would claim to cure everything, including cancer and heart disease, etc. It was amazing what they said they could do.
And lastly, perhaps the most painful here, a foot-pedaled dentist drill.
I can't imagine having a tooth drilled with something like that, because I don't think your hand would have been all that steady during the drilling process.
So, if you're looking to learn how some tools remain unchanged and others have thankfully been refined, go no further than the Whitley County Historical Museum out in 21 Country. That dental drill, right?
Ooh, it makes me cringe.
Yeah. Many of the dental-related items were donated by a Cherubusco dentist, while other surgical collectibles were acquired very recently after the Luckey Hospital Museum closed late last year. The Whitley County Historical Museum is now open to the public, so go see it.